Okay, my stream has started. I gotta refresh my channel and make sure all of our audio is available. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he lets me. I gotta turn him down.
Oh yeah. Reality talk, please. Reality talk, please. Yeah, reality, you're on the party, but you're not on my stream. Well,
Probably your broadcast settings.
Reality talk, please. Reality talk, please. Yeah, reality, you're on the party, but you're not on my stream.
You gotta enable it. Probably your broadcast settings. Yeah, that was what you're hearing on YouTube. I'm checking to make sure I came through. Okay, so you want to go on to your main homepage. Go up to your settings. You're on PlayStation 5. I honestly don't know. I just remember that you're on 5, aren't you? Yeah, I don't know how to enable broadcast settings for 5. You'd have to look it up really quick. How to enable. Yeah. Or how to enable share voice for broadcasts.
Reality, I think I can hear you on my stream, but you're very low volume. Reality, I think I can hear you on my stream, but you're very low volume. No, maybe not. We got to figure this out, guys. You have to be smarter than the PlayStation. We got to figure this out, guys. You have to be smarter than the PlayStation.
Can you hear me now? On your screen? Shady?
We got you. We got you.
Right.
We got you.
The PS5 made that way too hard. Way harder than it needs to be.
That's what she said.
Well, I think she appreciated it, though.
Okay, VA's gonna show up if she shows up. If not, it's just us three guys. So let's have some fun. FYI, watch your language. PG-13 podcast, please. I have at least 12 or 13 subscribers that are under 18. And I don't want their parents to walk by the room and hear the F-bomb drop 7 times and having them have to leave listen to the podcast. So.
Understood.
Well, you ready?
Ready.
Well. Well.
Apparently well left.
Let's wait for Well.
Are we ready?
I've got everyone on my stream, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Well, you may have to speak up a little bit. Those birds are feisty.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you may want to increase your volume a little bit and maybe
I'll check it out.
put a little bit of your gumption behind you. Okay, hopefully VA shows up in the next half hour. I really hope so. We will postpone her segment to the end if we have to. And if she shows up, cool. But in the meantime, we're going to start the podcast.
Sounds like a plan and fun.
Okay, episode 38, 4 Guardians and a Guest, is going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2. Alrighty then, guess who is back? Hello and welcome to a Destiny Community Podcast, 4 Guardians and a Guest, episode 38. Again, I can't do this alone. We'll not do it alone, so I have with me Welding Cook. Well, what is up?
What is up?
I just said that. We have an awesome guest tonight. We have an awesome guest. First time on the show. Go easy on him, everybody. Go easy on him. It is Reality. Reality, welcome to the podcast.
What is up? I figured I'd join the game, you know?
You guys all have a catchphrase now. Excellent.
It just sounded right. It felt right.
All right, coming up, we have some shady questions with a twist. I have a surprise for everybody. Hopefully VA will be here, able to be here and do her very new segment, which I'm scared of. We have Dis or Dat coming up, and we have a guest interview coming up also with,
with a twist.
Reality and Well. We also have Third Degree, if anyone shows up in chat, because this is kind of a surprise. Anyone in chat can ask any one of us or all of us a question, and we have to answer. But
we keep it PG-13.
We try to. But first, we have a sponsor. We are sponsored by Anchor. Anchor is a application for your phone or desktop where you can upload your podcast to, and they put it all over the internet. This little Reeky Dig podcast is on Spotify. We are on Apple Podcasts, and we're on Google Podcasts, among other. So everyone, please check out Anchor.fm. And we're actually making money from Anchor to do this podcast, and all proceeds go to St. Jude's Hospital for Children with Cancer. Okay, up next, the first segment is always the guest interview. Weld, Reality, Weld.
Nice to meet you, Weld.
Nice to meet you, Reality. How you doing?
You know, another day in paradise.
You know what? I say that all the time, and people look at me like I'm crazy.
Well, we're blessed. Did you wake up in Ukraine this morning?
Right?
Did you wake up in Afghanistan this morning? No.
Huh.
Be happy. You're 6 foot up, and you're good.
All right. Well, you know how the interview goes. As a host, ask you questions and you answer them. Try to make it a little entertaining. All right. First question. Are you, first question, man. Are you ready?
Bring it.
Weird
I
one.
got a twist
Out
for
of the
it.
blue, it's gonna be about your credit score. That's what it's doing. That's how it is. Do you have any false information or inaccurate information in your credit report? Be truthful.
All right, everybody. So that question really isn't presented towards me. I presented that question so I could let the audience think about that for themselves because according to the credit bureaus, approximately 30% of everybody out there has something false or inaccurate on their credit report. That's something that an attorney that understands the credit laws that can help you with and actually, under certain circumstances, get you money in your pocket for those false and inaccurate reports, filings on your credit report. That's why I brought that up, because there's too many people out there that are being hurt by credit reporting agencies that are putting false and inaccurate information on your credit report. Per each time it's reported on your credit report. Yes, sir.
So y'all better check your.
So we represent the client for free. We do not charge them a dime. We don't even charge them the filing fee for the court. The person that is putting that on your credit report has to pay me for that. Has to reimburse you for your statutorily guaranteed penalties. Hello?
Hey, Shady, Cash just went out.
See, we got Mouth on chat. I tried to get her to join us.
Oh, there you go. You're back. Now we're asking about credit reports.
Next question. Next question.
You know how it is. We're trying to get detailed in here. We're trying to get to know.
We're trying to help people in the dissident community.
We're trying to know everything about the Guardian. We want to know. We want to know the operator behind the cosmetic that is the Guardian. That's what we want to know. That's what we're out here to figure out.
I can say in 37 episodes of Four Guardians and a Guest, this is the first financial answer question we've had. So,
well,
congratulations.
There you go. I'm here to help.
We are forging new territory.
Well, we are forge away.
We're out here forging new territory.
Moving on.
All right. No, actually, we're not. We're going to go ahead and keep it rolling with the credit report. Hey, question. Do you want to elaborate on what is going on in the background there?
Well, yeah, so I've got some parrots. I've got an African gray and a couple of umbrella cockatoos, and right now is their most active period in the day, and the one that you're hearing, Gorgeous, she's kind of vocal at the time. So she might speak up, she might yell. She does both.
Just so everybody knows, there's some beautiful animals back there. He's not back there, harassing goats or anything like that, or whatever madness is going through people's minds right now.
No.
Second question, man, bringing it up to Marana credits. Have you ever been a victim of identity theft? That's kind of a scary one to actually have.
Right? Because a lot of people, unfortunately, have that as an issue and a problem in their life. Their information gets stolen, and someone who steals it buys a bunch of stuff, and the creditor expects you to keep paying, and they put it on your credit report. And despite the fact that you're disputing it, it does not get removed. Same scenario as we discussed before.
You can get money for that.
Yes, sir. They will pay me my attorney's fees, and they will pay your statutorily guaranteed penalties.
I just how have I not known this?
And unfortunately, most people don't know, and they'll just allow that to ruin their life for years.
Check your credit reports, y'all. Get out there, get your information, make sure everything is right.
This portion of NPR is brought to you by really boring stuff. Keep going, guys. Keep going.
Actually, dances.
Well, let's do the Destiny-related question. What was the hardest weapon that any of you all had to attain that you finally did that you regretted getting?
Ooh, regretted?
Yeah, because the work that you put into it wasn't worth it.
Overture, for sure.
That's
Parasite,
everyone.
100%.
Which one? Overture?
Where does the list end? There's so
Check
many
my vault.
exotic-
I got 500 of them in there.
Literally, let me open my vault really quick and let me just go ahead and go down this list of things that are just obsolete right now. There's a lot of things. Like, I love Destiny. I do. I love Destiny because you can grind it out. You grind out, you get the loot. It's amazing, and for like the little short period of time. One thing I would love is just like for exotics for like useful for more than just that one meta period. And they're there for. I've got so many things that I've grinded out so much time for, and then you get them, you're like,
Right, like the Gallahorn.
yeah, there's so many other things. That's exactly what you do, man. It's just, I don't. Destiny fight me. Like, why did you do that?
What was the weapon that you had to do a freaking quest? It was the I can't remember. It was in D1. Now it's in D2. But it was something perfected. It had the nanites that shot out of it.
But it's a kinetic pulse rifle. I know what you're talking about. And the name, I can't remember it, but it's a great gun, dude.
It was good for about a week. It was good. I had to 6 or 7 tries, got it, used it for a week, and threw it in the vault.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I do with most of the exotics that I get. Like, unless I really, for me, if I get an exotic, it's got to really stick with me.
Outbreak perfected. So my problem with it isn't that it's not a good pulse rifle.
That's a great. Whoa, the time about face mask, roughing the passer. I will fight you. That's a great pulse rifle.
That's the one he's talking about.
Mouth got that. TARDIS has to be
No, I agree. I think it's an amazing pulse rifle. My problem with it is that it's an exotic, and I can't use my Colony or my Gallahorn. And I love having one of the two with me at all times.
Just how much I see a lot of people don't even talk about this, and I wish they would. What happened with Destiny? If you're able to equip more than one exotic armor piece.
Well, you were allowed to do that in D1. Wasn't there a ghost that you could equip that would allow you to have 2 exotic like armor pieces on?
I don't know. I can't remember.
There was. I cannot remember. We need someone more diehard on here, Destiny, that would remember this stuff. But there was a ghost or somewhere that you could way that you could equip.
Guys, you talk about Destiny 1?
Yeah.
You're able to put on a weapon exotic, and then you could do a ghost exotic.
Right.
Yeah, but we can still do that now. But wasn't there a way where you could put on multiple exotics?
No,
never.
Never.
Yeah, that's why I thought.
No, it wasn't. Was the ghost that gave you like really cool? Yeah, was it the ghost that gave you really?
No, the ghost allowed you to put on another. I'm gonna Google it right now.
Guys, time out. No, time out. Time out. Ladies and gentlemen, my favorite person in the world, Sailor Mouth Mama, TARDIS's mother, BC's ex-wife, Mouth. Thank you for saving the podcast. Thank you.
What's up, baby?
Yeah, you're in charge, man. Okay, let's
Shit, you can't be joined.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you, and you made my day. Well, let me see if I can hear you on my podcast.
Well, you
for
can't
the
drop the
stream.
"if you love me" and expect me not to sign on. I'd have felt like a dick.
Yep. You're good to go. You are on the stream, so you are part of this podcast. Thank you. Episode 38. Again, last week we did it for an hour 45. We had audio problems, couldn't publish it. This is episode 38 again. The guest is Reality, and you know Welds. And you know me.
Hello, hi.
Hi, honey. How are
Reality,
you?
this is your.
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking yourself.
A special moment for you, Reality. This is Sailor Mouth Mama. She is awesome. She is the only person I've ever met in person, that's a better podcast host than I am. So.
See,
we have a treat.
now I'm just saying nice stuff.
I'm looking on the cast right now, and I think there's like this brown stuff all over Shady's nose. I don't know. I can't really tell. I think.
You ain't gotta call them out like that, Well.
I'm looking. Looks like some brown stuff there, Shady. If you want to go ahead and clean that off.
And we're back. Guest interview. Go ahead.
Well, actually, before you got on, we were just talking about we kind of got off of the questions about credit score. We actually got caught up in this conversation about whether or not there was a ghost from Destiny 1 that allowed you to equip more than one exotic piece. So, like, you have armor, and then you have.
It wasn't
weapon.
a ghost. It was the artifact.
There a ghost that allowed you? It was an artifact.
It was the artifact.
Was it an artifact? Did they do artifacts?
There was like 6 different ones that did amazing things.
There was something. I'm reading it on Reddit right now. Hold on.
Yeah, for the Rise of Iron, there was artifacts that would give you unbelievable powers depending on what you were doing.
That's why I was like, because I can't remember. Gosh, now I'm over here and thinking about D1 and like how much content has really gone through.
Do you have CSR as a disability?
Ugh.
Do you have CSR as a disability?
CSR.
What's CSR?
Can't remember shit.
Can't remember.
That would be CRS, by the way.
That would be CRS.
You dyslexic motherfucker.
CRS. That's
but you said CSR.
Did I?
You said CSR.
You did twice.
CSR.
Right, exactly. I'm like, okay.
It's dyslexic dementia. Leave him alone.
Okay, are we done with the interview yet? Because this is like a half hour in, guys. Come on. Did you do
We already asked us the question.
Okay.
You want your last one?
It's cool.
I'm gonna hit you with it.
Yeah.
Ask it.
Hit him.
You want to ask it? Ask it.
I don't even remember what it was.
How do I remember when it was? I'm not sure I understand your question.
What the hell is re-aging?
Re-aging?
Yeah, our collection agency's doing it. That's
all right, so here's what happens. Say, for example, you have a T-Mobile account, and it goes to collection. And that collection agency is unable to obtain payment from you. So they just send it back. And that collection agency and the original creditor have both put it on your credit report at a certain date. When that original creditor gets it back from the first creditor, they then send it and sell it to another creditor, collection agency. That collection agency also puts it on your credit report with a new date, a current date, re-aging it currently. The newer stuff that is poor on your credit report, the more it hurts. If it's 5, 7, 10 years old, it should have already been off. If it's not, it still doesn't hurt that much. But as they re-age it that way, because once a collection agency can't collect it, they'll send it back to the original creditor, and more often than not, they'll send it to more collection agencies. And they'll continue to report it with a new date. That's re-aging.
What the...
So it looks like you owe that same company this an amount of money different dates. So it not only looks like it's a current debt, it looks like multiple debts.
Do you do anything for fun?
Do you hear my birds in the background?
How do you know this?
I'm an attorney.
Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, and he gave the question to us, so, Weld, is your segment over? It's your call.
It's all the questions right there.
It kind of sucks though, huh? Well, it blew your mind. The kind of shit that these collection agencies, and because it's important, because I had one client that was in a 6-year purchase on a $85,000 car that needed to put $40,000 down, and it was paying $1,200 a month with poor credit. Once we fixed his credit, the next car he purchased was on a 5-year with the same $40,000 down, $85,000 car, just the same. His payments on a 5-year purchase, mind you, not a 6-year, were $800 a month. So he was paying $400 less a month and 1 year less. Do the math on how much your credit should be worth to you.
No,
And how much was he paying on his I buy cars that are too expensive counseling program?
Whatever it was worth to him. Because there are banks out there that will finance you so long as you have good car credit. As long as you made your car payment, they don't care if you've been evicted. They don't care if you didn't pay your credit cards. They don't give a flying F, if you will. As long as you made your car payment, they'll loan you money. Not at a good rate, but they'll loan you money. Because that's what's important to that crowd of people, and they know it.
Okay, we are done with that segment. That segment was brought to you by This segment was brought to you by the law offices of Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. We're moving on.
This guy.
Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe?
Yeah, of course.
Fuck by the government. And
Does anyone get that reference? Does anyone get that reference? Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. Anyone get the reference?
It was from a movie.
It's from a Three Stooges episode.
There you go.
Okay,
You're
we
showing your age there, Shady.
Well, Mouth. Now that you're a co-host, VA's not here. She had a tech segment. Do you have any questions for any of us that you were curious about that could maybe soak up 5 minutes?
You said, do I have any questions for you guys?
Any of us.
So many, but none of them are appropriate for the air. I will say though, I think I came on at the right time, and I feel a little targeted and attacked because my credit is in the crapper. So.
Nice.
Hey, I've got an 800-866-EINCRDT.
Look, Mouth, I'm
Slower.
You call me,
Slower.
I'll fix it.
That Mouth, get a pen and a paper.
Whenever we was talking about credit scores, I felt like the whole universe was assaulting my bank account right now. I was like, my credit is messed up.
Dude, call me. We'll fix it.
I'm
Hey, Shady, you wondered why I wanted to talk about this. It's so important to people.
I'm going to surprise all of you. I have never had a credit card.
What?
I have never had a credit card.
Have you ever built credit?
Have you ever stayed at a hotel?
No, I have no credit.
Have you ever stayed at a hotel?
That is so bad.
No, it isn't. When I married my wife, I knew any credit card I had would have been maxed within hours. So I never.
But why would you do that?
So you didn't get one. Touche, well played.
Yeah.
So then I have a resolution for you. I honestly do.
I already got
and
divorced.
You can still build your credit. And I'm going to preface it with telling you that it's not giving you legal advice. I'm going to just give you advice that most consumers don't know. All right, so take it as you will. You can get what's called a secured credit card. You put up your own money. You'll go to a bank like Discover, and Discover has a card called Discover It. Mm-hmm. You send them. I think the max they allow is $2,500. You send them $2,500. It's your money. You spend whatever you want, and you replace it every month, penny for penny. Let that report on your credit. Because it's your own money, you'll be hard pressed to max it out. Get what I'm saying? And if you do not pay it off every month, guess what they're going to do? They're going to charge you interest on your own money. What kind of fucking idiot are you to let them do that? Excuse my French.
Yeah, the language.
First F-bomb, and it wasn't from me.
That wasn't for me.
He's dancing in his seat.
It wasn't for me, and I made the rule. Okay, we are.
It's my own. It's my fault too because I try not to do it because of my parents because they repeat stuff, and I do not want that. Well, she's already dropping the F-bomb.
Okay, everyone, moving on.
That was the second one, wasn't it?
Let's get back to the entertainment portion of the podcast. And hopefully this is entertaining half as much as I think it's going to be.
Oh,
now,
my God.
We tried Shady Questions last week, but there was an audio problem. So Weld is going to know these questions and be able to answer them better than I know them. But Reality and Mouth haven't heard these questions. So, the first Shady question is always about pizza. No, we left that go in November. Now,
God, pizza.
Every first question now is about video games. So, the first question, top 3 favorite video games of all time. Wait. Nintendo 64 or a similar console at that time.
What's the PlayStation comparable?
That'd be a 2.
Didn't have it.
1. Well,
yes.
do you want to go first because you had this question before?
Yeah, but I can't remember the games because then people were spouting out the old ones, and I was like, I didn't even think about that one. And I think we had a couple who were like,
oh, now's your chance. You get a mulligan.
Like GameCubes. A mulligan, huh? Yeah, huh? That's true. I would say, the Need for Speed. I would say,
which one?
Most Wanted. That one,
really?
Yeah, I like that one.
More than Hot Pursuit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I can't even say that one, huh? I gotta go further back. That was PlayStation 2.
Most Wanted was PS3, bro. So yeah, you gotta go back further.
Went further back than that, huh?
He did. That's why when you said that, I'm like, huh?
I'd have to go my first it'd be Driver. It was like old version of
I'm gonna say Super Mario Brothers, bro.
I don't want to get scared, but I just wasn't a Super Mario.
Was that 3 for you? Well,
I think it was
1, but
or 2 between 1, 2, or 3. One of them.
All right, good answer, Mal. You asked TARDIS, and what's your answer?
I actually have an answer. Me, I didn't ask him.
Okay.
So thank you. Don't be hustling me, sir. No, literally, this is only because you went so far back. Because I don't really play video games, but I do love Tekken. I've loved Tekken forever, and that goes all the way back to PS2. And don't laugh at me, but Crash Bandicoot.
That's a quality. That's a quality game.
Why?
No, I like that.
Well, Sonic the Hedgehog. You better off the Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay?
All of the hedgehogs were good.
Crash Bandicoot was adorable, and he does little spins, and it was happy for me, okay? And it didn't take a lot of skill because I have 0 hand-eye coordination.
A lot of games that you don't have to think about are awesome. You can just relax and do something, and your mind cools down. Reality? Did you answer yet?
I did. I said Super Mario Brothers.
That's 1. Or was there 3?
You want more than 1 here?
This is top 3.
Oh, top 3.
Top
Super
3 video games of all
gosh.
time.
But
Nintendo 64 or like.
Yeah, TARDIS Mom only said 1. Why am I being picked on?
Because you're the guest.
you're the guest.
Actually, she said 2. You can't.
Okay,
count.
you got one more.
Okay, I'll go. This is easy for me. Madden, Zelda, and my absolute favorite for Nintendo 64, Star Fox.
Star Fox.
Star Fox was awesome.
Samus.
Ninja Gaiden.
That was the first game I played that if you screwed up on one level, you went a different path. And the enemies showed up again.
007? Nobody like 007? GoldenEye?
Castlevania.
Pretty sure they have
And
Final Fantasy
Zelda.
that came out on PlayStation.
One more. It doesn't matter what console. He said 64 age.
Yeah. Nintendo 64
Console specific?
or a related console. I think that was a pretty good answer. We're moving on. We're getting along on time. We got a lot of stuff to go through yet. We're doing good. Thank you, Mel, for joining us. Okay, the next question is about food. What is the most spiciest food you've ever eaten? Well,
no, man. It was a
Mouth?
freaking Ghost Reaper chip, man. I'm telling you, this is not. It's not.
Well, what are
fair.
they? Explain what they are.
Evil. They're evil in a freaking package. That's what they are. Okay, they're the chip. Okay, first of all, you shouldn't eat anything that's purple, dark purple in color. That's first should have been my
Wait,
first
you don't
one.
like eggplant?
And then you open it up. Okay, there's a joke there. I'm gonna leave it. You open it up.
Yeah,
The adults know.
Bro, eggplant parmesan. What's wrong with you, man?
Anyway, okay, it's just purple. Okay, second of all, okay, when you smelled it, it smelled like hot air. You know what I mean? Like if you got in a car on a hot summer day and somebody turned the AC on and
Left you in the car.
they accidentally left the heat on and the blasting all the hot smell. The car smells hot, and that's what the chips smelled like. That's what it smelled like. I ate the motherfucker, and that was the end of my life.
Oh, you dropped the F-bomb. How come no one gives you ish?
It's the first one. The first one.
Oh, the second time you get ish. Got it. Okay.
This is why, because the memory of this chip, okay, it's violent. My lips were numb. I was saliving a lot. I kept doing this.
How'd you feel when you went to the restroom later, by the way? Birds coming out, not just going in.
It's just like, it was a horrible situation.
Well, are you talking about that Pocky chip, that one chip challenge?
No, not that. See, I wish I was talking about that because I think it's the same thing, but I did it back when it wasn't popular. Nobody had the idea to put it up on the internet. Now people are doing it and get on the internet, get 1,000 likes for their pain. I went through my pain for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't see it. I know you can't see it right now, well, but I'm playing the world's smallest violin for you, because my son...
You rubbing your finger and your thumb together, huh?
I totally was, like, physically doing it. My son was 13, did that chip, and he didn't even drink water for like an hour, and his face didn't change. So...
someone just called Welda candy.
Well, I mean, maybe your son isn't human. You ever think about that? Maybe your son's an alien. You ever think about that?
I'm a little bit
he came from the TikTok little ship, right?
All right.
He wasn't the only one who did it. We did it at a barbecue. And he did it, his daddy did it, I did it. My nephew
that chip ain't that spicy.
Okay, because listen here. Listen, cause I will make a trip to where you are and buy 7 of them things.
Let's go.
And I need to picture it didn't happen. Dang it! I need to see this.
Oh, we got video, boo. We got video.
Boo!
I need to see this. I need to see that. If you eat,
she said, "I ain't scared."
Death pepper chip, and you don't even your face don't even change. Oh no, you must not be getting the right chip. What color was it?
Well, some people lost their taste buds during COVID, so you never know. Maybe they're just gonna taste it.
Well, I'm not gonna let you get off real easy with that because you was kind of losing it over that chip. And I want to point out one other thing. You said chip singular, so there's
One
that.
chip. It's a pack. And you open it up and it's one singular chip. It's not even a whole. It's not like you don't even get.
It's not a bag of chips. You buy a bag and there's one chip in there?
No,
Is it the whole
one
potato?
chip. Like, no, it's one singular chip. Don't even,
In the bag?
In the bag of those things?
It's not even a bag. It's in
explode.
it's in like a little sealed, like, it looks like one of those MRE style packages. Like, it's...
The damn
it's
thing
crazy.
comes with a warning, okay? If anything that comes with a warning on the outside that says...
So does alcohol.
You're likely to die consuming this, you probably shouldn't consume it. I'm going to let you... Like, that's probably a bad idea. You probably should think twice before you consume anything like that. I did.
Look, I would tell you what I said in my video, but I can't because it ain't appropriate for TV. But it wasn't fun. I'll give you that. Like, I ain't cry about it or nothing. Well, but it wasn't... It wasn't amazing. I'll let you have that.
Can I talk now?
No.
Yeah, baby.
It's been 10 minutes. Can I talk now? We broke the record for the most people in chat at 6, and they're not giving us any questions. Chat, do you not realize what the third degree is?
How many people in the chat?
Dude, hold on, dude. I got like change the diapers.
There's 5 watching now. Chat, we have a thing called the third degree. That's where you get to ask one of us or all of us a question, and that's toward the end of the show. Please put it in caps so we see it, because we really don't. We pay a little bit of attention to chat, but we want to see that it's in capitals, so it's important. So please. Okay, that was Shady Question 2. I got 2 more.
Oh, my goodness.
That was like a 15-minute answer from everybody. Wow.
Well, you know.
I haven't answered.
The level of engagement your questions get, Shady.
I haven't answered. I haven't answered that. The hottest food I ever eaten was back in the late 80s when chicken wings were popular, and every bar had chicken wings because they realized that if you served hot wings, people would drink more beer and they would get their profits. So I went to a place called Alligators. They have 27 kinds of wings. I went for the 24th hottest and had no problem. Sicilian wings, Italian dressing, good. So I went for the prize. Number 27, nuclear wings. I got a dozen for me, a dozen for my friend. I ate 3 of them. It wasn't a sauce, it was a paste, and it was bright red. I ate 3 as fast as I could. I drank a pitcher of beer in 5 minutes, and the next day, my eyes hurt from watering so bad. And I will never, ever eat nuclear wings again.
Ouch.
Ouch. Man, that was high on the Scoville scale. That was probably 5, 6, 7,000.
Dude, I'm just impressed you know what the Scoville scale is. Go you.
But can you spell that?
You think that I'm just pretty? You think I'm just good looking? You don't think I have a brain?
I mean, I know that you.
I knew you had a brain. The good-looking part, I want to dispute.
Well,
the lights make
but maybe not that you had the food knowledge outside of pizza.
And crushed peppers and Parmesan cheese in a bag.
Okay, next shady question. You're home. The power goes out. What do you do?
Turn my generator on.
Reality?
I turn my generator on.
Do you still keep gaming without being online?
Yeah, because my generator works.
Can you go online with your generator?
Why not?
I'm asking you.
Oh, you said my power went out, not my internet.
Well, if power goes out in like a large area, your internet service may be impaired.
So assuming my power and my internet went out together, what would I do? I'd read a book.
Valid answer. Mouth?
I would make suggestive comments to my husband until I got laid.
Okay.
I have to go be daddy for a minute.
All right, that would take 10 seconds.
It wouldn't take a suggestive eye roll for me.
It only took 10 seconds because it only took 10 seconds because he tripped over something trying to get toward her.
Yeah, but she said until I got laid. So it's like, really? It takes more than one? You have to look at them differently?
We have a follow-up for this later.
You guys don't realize what he has to live with. This poor man.
What did I miss?
Well, you had this question before.
Oh, no.
You're home, the power goes out, what do you do?
Oh, grab my guitar, play some music, man.
Acoustic guitar,
Do
obviously.
you put earplugs in first, though?
No, why would I do that?
Oh, because I don't know. Are you good at it?
He's
I'm okay.
Okay.
Go to his
'Cause
website.
no, if you suck, I'd put earplugs in first.
No. Go to his
saying.
website.
I'm not the best man.
Go to his website. Go to his website. He's better than average. He's not a superstar, but it's not bad. I mean, it's not a waste of time. He's much better than I am.
Because I wouldn't mind playing the piano and like learning more. But the thing is I would definitely put earplugs in if there was no power, nothing else going on, and that's all I had to do and I wanted to do. I wouldn't want to listen to myself play the piano.
I do that too.
Okay, everybody answer that question because I'm not listening. Okay, the extra shady question.
Mouth's answer was dirty, wasn't it?
No, but it was good.
It was dirty.
It's not dirty.
Dirty.
It's making love dirty.
It depends where you're at.
Making love is
It depends
beautiful.
on where you're at.
If you're in Tijuana, maybe, but in your bedroom.
Well, I was thinking Disneyland, bro. What do you mean
beautiful.
Tijuana?
Okay, the next shady question. You gotta keep moving. Gotta keep plowing.
He's fucking this guy.
Before the FCC shuts us down, let's just keep moving.
That's even yeah.
Okay, the last shady question, reality, you're gonna love this, is always a extra shady question. It always has to do with being naked or having sex or both.
Oh, and he said make this PG-13 from the get-go. Got it.
Yeah, you can. You can talk about sex and make it PG-13. You can do
While
both.
you're naked. I would not allow my 13-year-old in here. Not that I have one.
If you were naked in the shower and singing a song, would that be a bad answer?
What do you mean?
If you were alone in the bathroom and you're naked singing in the shower, would that be a bad answer? Would that be worse than PG-13? Any song you love.
But what was the question? You said, would that be a bad answer?
I haven't asked the question yet.
Excuse me, sir, you're leading the witness.
Right? Like, I don't know. You want me to answer something and you haven't told me what the question is, but okay.
Objection. Leading. Conjecture.
Conjecture.
You want the truth? I can't. I'm sorry. There's like.
Alright, guys, quiet. Your Honor, can I treat this witness as hostile?
Sure. Just don't tie him up.
Okay, the extra shady question. And everybody answer honestly. Do you prefer quickies or marathons?
Quick marathons.
Marathons, baby.
But is there a place for quickies?
Quick marathons.
That's the thing. That's why I like quickies. Because you can be adventurous with them. You can go anywhere.
You can be
driving down the street.
You're in a closed
parking lot.
I think everything in its time and place.
Want to go on a hike? Quickie. Yeah, why not?
You're at a wedding.
You're in line at Disneyland?
Movie theater, there's only you and like maybe a couple sitting up in the front.
Yeah, but that depends how long is the movie, bro.
I mean, let's be real. When's the last time you went to a movie theater and saw a movie for less than 2 hours?
Well, then it's not a quickie, is it?
No, that's why.
At the movie theater.
Boom.
You can't do the popcorn.
I like how
box
you think we set that up and executed it perfectly, bro.
Hey guys, my grounded kid wants to say bye. Hold on. Say goodbye.
No wonder we're losing in Crucible.
TARDIS!
Well, bye, TARDIS.
This ain't on.
I know, Peeps isn't on. I said bye, Peeps, even though you're not Peeps.
Oh, well, aren't you clever? Go to bed.
It wasn't intentional, but I realized what I was saying.
Love
What
you.
is it? You heard what she said. Take your little ass to bed.
What?
What you what? Oh, just kidding, man. Go to bed. Sorry, y'all.
Okay, did that conclude Shady Questions? I never answered the last question, Quickies in a Marathon. I've
Well,
had,
then how's it concluded? You didn't answer yet.
I know, I've had Quickies, and that's fine, but I much prefer Marathons.
Amen.
My love
I
making
don't think
sessions...
anyone would disagree.
Shut up! Shut up!
Oops.
Whoa.
My love making is 2.5 hours, and the first hour starts off with "How was your day?" And then she talks for an hour. Then I lure her to the bedroom, and we have sex for an hour and a half. And if she has less than 3 orgasms, I didn't do my job. Okay, moving on. We have dis or dat. We used to do this or that, but now we do dis or dat, where there's actually a right answer and a wrong answer. In the past, it was just your opinion. It was like, beach or mountains. That's your opinion. But this has an actual answer that you can be wrong. Everyone keep track of your score. Dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 items, and they are either a sales department at Walmart.com or a present or past MTV show, or both. One of these is both. Everyone understand the premise?
Yeah.
Alright. The first answer is bags.
What about them?
You have to answer, is it a Walmart.com department
Bags?
or a MTV show? Bags.
Bags? Bags. Like grocery bags? Big
BAGS.
I say Walmart.
At Walmart.
These answers need to come a lot quicker.
I don't know if MTV's ever...
You don't know
I say
that.
Walmart.
Sure, Walmart.
Everyone says Walmart?
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Cribs.
MTV show.
MTV.
That's 2.
Both.
One both. The person who said both is... Whoever said both is right. Mugs.
Walmart.
Walmart.
Everyone who said Walmart was correct. Skins.
MTV.
Both.
Walmart.
The answer is MTV.
Let's go.
Juniors.
MTV.
Walmart.
MTV.
The answer is MTV.
Junior's
Juvies.
department at Walmart. You're just making stuff up now.
This is the .com part.
I'm Walmart.com, sir.
Now that I can see the picture, my notes in light, Juniors is Walmart. Juvies.
MTV.
MTV.
I didn't hear that one.
Juvies.
Oh, MTV.
Tools.
Walmart.
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 Walmart is correct. Good job, guys. You got most of them. Not bad. I surround myself with smart people.
Aren't you lucky?
I'm very lucky. Okay, here's the outro. Where can we find everyone? Who wants to go first?
Right here.
You can find me in the middle of the Amazon jungle.
There you go, with the birds in the background.
The birds in the background, following
Well-
the sound of the birds. You can find me on PlayStation. Welding Cook is the gamer tag. Or
But
YouTube.
you have a YouTube channel, though.
Yeah, I do have a YouTube channel. It's just me goofing around playing some music. If you like it, you love it. If you love it, it's because...
Well,
I'm
what's the
okay.
channel? Let me spell out.
It's my name. It's Dominic Eccles. That's the YouTube. It's in the chat if you want to see it.
Nice. Mouth?
You can find me at my house or wherever there's free liquor.
I want to meet you there. Okay.
At the free liquor spot.
Yes. I'll pitch your tent. Okay, then. All
Pitch your tent.
At night and in the morning. Okay,
Oh,
so...
God. Yeah. Turtle to have a brand new diet.
Alright, we're going to end on that one. The clan has spoken. We are done. Episode 38 is over. Next week's guest, I don't know who it's going to be, but it's going to be somebody cool. To take us out, now I wanted Weld to do this, but I didn't know Mouth was going to show up. Mouth is a veteran of this outro. Mouth, do you know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Alright, Mouth, it's all yours.
I'm gonna need you to smash that like button like your mama taught you right.
There you go. Thank you for everybody. Good show. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks for coming.